Hello, my name is Matthias Cavadi. Like the welcome guys to my channel. Today we're going to talk about a story that should have worked. It's fantastic characters. We have Spider-Man teaming up with the X-Men. They're having to deal with the Lizard, one of my favorite Spider-Man villains. That during this time, Lizard had gone through a very interesting evolution, became much more powerful. He ate his own kid, and he's actually going to be working with Dark Beast. He's also one of my favorite X-Men villains. Coming from the Age of Apocalypse. The story was written by Victor Gischler, probably butchers his name, and Chris Bachalo really has a ball drawing this story. He has a thing with drawing lizards and frogs and lizard people, and so he's getting really stretch his legs on an artistic level in the story. But the story itself, it's 4 issues long. It takes place in X-Men issue 7 to 10, and you really feel like this story can take place in 2 issues, maybe have everything go on as a subplot or B plot in another story. You have this go on for like 10 issues maybe, but have the two main issues dealing with this. So the X-Men kids are disappearing across San Francisco. The cool thing, during this time, X-Men are in San Francisco. This is around the time Utopia, they were on Utopia. They're being straight up superheroes. Like you can see them do superhero things around New York, San Francisco. That's sort of like something new for the team. So they're hunting, trying to find out where these kids are disappearing to. They end up crossing paths with Spider-Man. He's actually trying to track down the Lizard. As I said before, Lizard in the previous story had ate his kid. It's a freaking hardcore story to liberate himself from what's left of his humanity. He becomes crazy powerful, so we get a retelling of that. And I feel like Lizard, we should get one day a good Spider-Man Lizard movie. And it should be a horror movie. Like, Lizard makes a great horror villain, like Morbius 2. I know Marvel is sort of squeamish and trying stuff like that, but like a lot of Spider-Man villains make really good horror villains. So we get this brief glimpse of Techno Lizard. We don't know what the hell has happened, but he has been captured. As I spoiled it before, it's by Dark Beast. Dark Beast is using him. He wants to further his investigations and all the sick stuff that Dark Beast just loves to do. So obviously at the end of the story, that just takes forever. Like, I remember I sat down to reread this the other day, and I started skimming through the pages, like going, okay, this is redundant, this too, this doesn't add to the story. We have all our heroes, except for Spider-Man and White Queen, get converted into lizards, so we get another extra issue of Spider-Man and White Queen trying not to get eaten. And obviously at the end of the day, Lizard, with the help of White Queen, is able to escape, almost eats Dark Beast. They convince him not to. And obviously our heroes come out on top. And so it's a real shame. Like, Dark Beast is a really awesome villain. Reptile. I don't know why I want to say Reptile every 2 seconds. It's Lizard. Awesome villain, but it's just a wasted story. Like, Spider-Man teaming up with the X-Men, you just can't fail. But during this time, also, the X-Men fought against vampires that, for some reason, I really don't like vampires and Dracula in stories. It's the thing that I have. Dracula pops up in a story, and I just stop reading. Then there's another really bad story arc around this time. Kieran Gillen, he did some really awesome stories and some terrible stinkers. But we're going to leave that for another day. So this one, a waste of time. This one's going to be traded away from my collection, sadly. So see you guys next time. Bye.